precautions. Good to have your weapon. Indicate the target. So let's go.
So that's ISIS shooting at it right now.
This is the city of Mosul in Iraq. And that noise you're hearing is gunfire. Right below us is a field hospital, and in the distance are Iraqi military helicopters, scouting the area to draw ISIS fire. The hope is another Iraqi helicopter will be deployed soon to strike exposed ISIS targets. But as of right now, we're sitting ducks.
I just heard a bullet zip by.
We're in Iraq to shadow rapid response medical teams from the Iraqi Federal Police as they treat hundreds of soldiers and civilians living on the front line of war.
The fight is like 2 blocks from here. The front lines, the main front lines.
As you may know, fighting in Mosul broke out in October 2016, when Iraqi forces, as well as Kurdish Peshmerga fighters, allied militias, and a US-led international coalition teamed up to retake this city from the so-called Islamic State of Iraq and Syria. The battle has been a bloody one. Since the conflict began, it's estimated that there have been several thousand civilian casualties. In addition, while it's true that Iraqi special forces still outnumber ISIS fighters, it's reported that 4,800 Iraqi soldiers have either been injured or killed. To make matters even worse, the conflict has virtually wiped out all formalized medical facilities in Mosul. Instead, medical teams have set up makeshift field hospitals hidden within abandoned houses all over this dense city. As you can see, these hospitals are actually just simple triage centers, equipped with beds, tourniquets, and bandages. Basically the absolute minimum a medic needs to plug up a gunshot or shrapnel wound. And aside from very limited supplies, medical teams also have to contend with ISIS soldiers and informants pretending to be civilians seeking treatment. The guy in the blindfold is an ISIS informant captured by Iraqi special forces. He just confessed to using carrier pigeons to send coordinates to his comrades, informing them of where field medics were treating civilians and soldiers.
Because ever since they caught him, mortars have stopped.
Yeah.
These kind of tactics may seem archaic, but unfortunately, they're pretty successful. As a result, these field medical centers are constantly getting hit by ISIS mortars. But there is a more established hospital away from the epicenter of the conflict. This one, just 20 minutes outside of Mosul, is where patients who need surgery or more involved treatment are transported to. Patients like this little girl, who's probably no older than 6. She was transported here from West Mosul because she suffered a head injury during a mortar strike in the city. This is the reality of civilian casualties here, and it's a pretty difficult scene to witness. Thankfully, the doctors here are quick to check her vitals and provide her with fluid. Although she's in shock, according to them, she's going to be fine. But the ever-present threat of being injured or killed is very real, which is why so many civilians end up here. This is a refugee screening camp just outside of Mosul. Hundreds of thousands of people have poured into camps like this one since the war began. Men are immediately separated from women and children, so they can be screened by Iraqi intelligence officers searching for ISIS militants who've tried to sneak into the camps. But for the most part, these camps are full of regular civilians, simply trying to escape the ravages of war. And many among them owe their lives to the tireless efforts of field medics in Mosul.